Breakfast PLT. Rise and shine for my pancetta lettuce and tomato, piled high on a mini bagel and topped with sunshine.
PLT stands for pancetta, lettuce, and tomato instead of bacon. I thought it'd be really cute, and I'm gonna make sort of a little mini size one. So we're starting with a 1/4 cup of water, and to the water, we're gonna add some whole grain mustard. So we're making basically a little spread that we're gonna put on our bagels to add a little more flavor. And I like the whole grain mustard because it has the little mustard seeds in it. It just has more flavor and more texture. A little bit of sort of a wine, tangy sort of flavor to it, which I really like in here. And to that, we're gonna add some goat cheese. So it's basically a goat cheese and mustard spread, which I think works really well with the flavors of the pancetta. So we're just gonna add some warm goat cheese, 4 ounces. And when you make this, it's a good idea to leave the goat cheese out for a little bit to come to room temperature because it melts a lot easier. Melt the cheese and the mustard and create a little spread that we can put on the bagel to add more flavor. And a little bit of water is just to thin out the spread so it's not too thick. So while that melts, I'm gonna start slicing my tomatoes. I like the size of the Roma tomatoes. They work really well with the size of the bagel. So the goat cheese is melted and it'll thicken up as it cools. And we're gonna leave it right here to cool it. I've got my small little skillet here. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna get ready to fry up one of these small little quail eggs. And now, the quail eggs don't taste any different than regular eggs do, but they're much smaller, which work really well when making this little PLT. The shell of a quail egg is a lot thinner than a regular egg, so you just have to be gentle. So I take the back of a paring knife, and I just kinda crack around the edges, just like that. It breaks pretty easily. Then you just take your finger, peel off the top. Put it directly into the frying pan and let it fry up. And we're gonna fry up the 2 little eggs. You wanna add a little bit of salt and just a little bit of pepper on top of each one, just to season them like you would a regular egg. And just cook them on low heat because they're little, so you don't want to over-fry them and overcook them. So I'm gonna grab a bagel, and what I did with these little mini bagels is I cut them in half and then I just toasted them. All right, so now what we want to do is take some of our goat cheese and mustard sauce, put it all over the bagel. There we go. We're gonna grab a piece of pancetta that I browned earlier and put that right on top. We're gonna grab a piece of tomato. On top of the tomato, we're gonna do a little bit of the baby arugula. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? On top of that is my little quail egg. Isn't that cute? The heat of the quail egg slowly wilts the arugula, and it looks so pretty. And this is my breakfast PLT.